Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We're gonna do the Daughters of... What was it? Whatever, the stupid Lost Tale from Greece. This was another one of the ones that I don't think I liked that much, but we'll see how it goes.
Please, lead us to safety. We can't lose anyone else. I'm one of those.
I am Cassandra Amistios. What's wrong?
My people are in great danger. We lost our leaders and our warriors, and now our hunters have disappeared.
Hunting parties can be gone for weeks before returning. What happened to everyone else?
War. The fight between Athens and Sparta has reached our borders, so the men left to offer their swords. I fear that those remaining will be lost to the sons of Xerxes.
I would not trade our roles in this situation. Though killing is my specialty and I can hunt and track.
Do you deal in advice? I don't know how to address my people. They know something is wrong, and I'm not sure what to do about it.
There is no easy answer. If you were to take it one step at a time, how would you start?
I can't bring back the men, or stop the sons of Xerxes by myself. I know it's a lot to ask, but can you bring them home? Even if it's just bones, we'll need to honor them.
I'll look for the missing hunters.
My cousin Agnodiki volunteered to look for them. She hasn't returned either.
Okay. Fuck, man. To be honest, playing this is so draining. Like, I really don't want to be playing Odyssey. But again, I kind of have to if I want to make that video, so. It's not even a video that's going to do well either. Like, I'm purely doing it just because I want to make that video. But still, it's like, fuck. I have to replay all this shit. To be honest, we do have a couple of the more interesting ones still left. So it's not like we wasted all the quote-unquote good ones right now. This is another one of the more, the bad ones. I believe was the Image of Faith. I don't think I particularly like that one either. But one really, really bad day, that's one of the dumbest fucking missions I've ever seen, but it's also like so laughably bad. That's incredible. And then there's one other one. The Barnabas one isn't half bad either. Or not Barnabas. Oh yeah, Barnabas. Yeah, Barnabas. No, man. I was thinking I said Brasidas at first. That's why I was like kind of confused there.
What are you doing?
I can't thank you enough.
I'm trying to think who is the best. Like I'm trying to think like what would the Australian survivor or not Australian survivor, Star South Africa winner ranking be?
Those bastards! Are you alright? Do I look alright?
Yeah, I think Rob is number one. I think Rob and Graham are number 1 and 2. It's just a matter of which order. I do think Rob's win. Like I think Rob was more out in front than Graham. But I do think Graham was more consistent than Rob slightly. I still think Graham made a lot of mistakes as well. So it's like, I think it's probably Rob, then Graham, then what, Heike, I guess? Even Heike, I think, made a lot of mistakes in that game as well. Which, okay. Which I was just looking at, someone just, like, at a Reddit post, and someone was posting how Heike is a better winner than Graham. And it's like, I vastly disagree with that. Like, it's like, 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 for me, it's not even close. Like, I mean, Graham is a far superior winner than Heike. I mean, the problem with Heike is that Heike had no clue what the fuck was going on in the game for the entire pre-merge. And that's a massive downside for me. Once he gets to the merge, he does, like, he's kind of just, like, he's kind of, not in front, but he's a pretty big factor in the majority alliance. And then at final 7, I think it is, right, when Tajani goes home, that's where he takes control, and he does control the game from that point on. But even then, like, he makes a lot of mistakes there, where at the final 3, he doesn't even try to save himself because he's expecting to go home there and get saved because Letzigo is an idiot and thinks that because everyone else, like, because she likes Bonnie, that everyone else must like Bonnie, and that Bonnie would win a jury vote when really it's the opposite. And then obviously Heike wins in the end because he's actually a likable guy and everything, and people like him, which again is credit to his social game, but still, it's like his strategic game was a complete fucking mess. So yeah.
You've returned. What news of Agnodeki and the hunters?
Magistrate Perictioni, I have grave news. The sons of Xerxes are preparing to strike. Oh, it's you. Magistrate, this Mistio saved me from certain death.
For double the reward, I hope.
Wait, what's going on?
This
What?
is my sister, Thea. She considers herself to be acting general of Lalaia in the man's absence.
But yeah, I think it's Heike, and then I don't know. Is it Tom? I mean, actually no. I think it's Gigi, right? I think what is going on?
The only language the sons of Xerxes seem to understand is violence.
I think it's Gigi, right?
What if I hired you to protect the village?
I'll do what I can.
Yeah, I think it's Gigi. Vanessa's at the bottom. What is going on here? That was really strange. Like, Vanessa's at the bottom. I think Lorette is right above her. And I think Gigi and Tom are kind of... I would probably have to reanalyze their games. I would assume Gigi is above Tom, though. But not solid on that.
Good to see your face again.
Yours too.
Lalaia is the...
Actually, now I think about it, I do think Gigi is above Tom.
It's said that she lives in these pools.
Thea, right? Perictioni told me you've been acting as general. Though from what I saw earlier, you and your sister don't see eye to eye.
Perry would die folded in prayer before she asked for my advice.
Sometimes we want a comforting voice that says everything will be okay, rather than to be confronted with harsh reality.
And now we are on the knife's edge waiting for the slaughter, and we have done nothing. I must prepare myself to fight, and hopefully the others too. Can you teach me?
Your sister says you act like a general. Let's see if you fight like one.
I'm ready. Die! Well, that was humbling.
The sons of Xerxes won't be as kind.
No, it's a good wake-up call. One I wish Perry could have. But Big Sister always knows best.
Sounds like she's always given you a hard time.
You could say that. Acting like the hero while I do the dirty work.
Like, how do people not think of this? Like, what? Like, are people idiots?
Now you're...
Again, like, I feel like people with Big Brother are just way too reactionary and don't understand the game. Again, like, people are, like, complaining that Cliff, wants to keep Jackson and vote out Holly. And it's like, people on, like, oh, it's like so many, like, comments like, oh my fucking god, Cliff, like, or like, bashing Cliff as a player. And then someone posts below there the right fucking assumption, which is Nicole should not do this, but Cliff should. A Jackson, Nicole, Cliff final three all but assures Cliff at least second place. Which again is 100% true, and the reason why he's doing it. Yeah, like, and then the person who made this thread to begin with says, you know what? That's a valid point. I didn't even think of this. It's like, what the fuck were you thinking then? Like, why the fuck else would he want to do this? Like, what the fuck are people thinking?
Though not so much for fighting.
Like, I really feel like a good chunk of the audience does not understand the game. It's really frustrating. But whatever. Fine. And I shouldn't even say doesn't understand the game, but I feel like a lot of the audience doesn't understand probability. And, whatever, who cares?
What about the hunters you lost?
We need to train replacements. There's also a camp close by. Likely the Daughters of Artemis. They are not a friendly bunch, so we've been doing our best to avoid them.
I'll get to it.
Yeah, this one's pretty. This side quest so far has been pretty weak too. Fuck off, multiple. Why did I go to the mercenary thing? Fuck. Oh my god, it takes so long to load. That's not even worth it. But yeah, I do think if Jackson wins the game at this point, he is at least a mid-tier winner.
Tell me to make the weapons, but when you have them, ask if
I think there's a massive problem with him obviously needing a lot of comp wins to get where he is, but I do think his game was pretty
That
strong.
explains why I don't know you. I'm Ethiadusa. Please don't tell me you need new weapons or armor.
I don't, but the rest of the village does.
Oh, that's worse.
I thought you were the village blacksmith. Why are you so reluctant?
I'm not the village blacksmith. My father is, and my brother is his apprentice. I just fetch wood when they need it. Now they all expect me to arm the village.
Is there any way I can help?
I think Pater left the molds and tools nearby, but I need ore, and even then I might make something utterly useless.
What kind of ore do you need?
Any kind of ore will technically do, but...
But?
My pater used the legendary ore when making a dagger for my mater. It is called Aphrodite's ore. Sounds strange, but it's true.
I'll bring back Aphrodite's ore.
Oof, that's far. Oh, fuck off. Fuck. Fuck. Ah, shit. There we go. No! Ugh. I hate this game, I really do. I really just don't want to play this game. Ugh. It is kind of funny though that now Jackson and Holly are the last two members of the 6 shooters. That entire alliance that blew up, like that entire side is gone. Jack, Sis, Tommy, Christy. It's also just weird like how much Tommy was in such a strong position coming into the jury phase of the game and just completely lost it all. Fuck.
That must be the cave. I can see why this ore is named for Aphrodite.
I still can't believe Rob won. Because I was really coming into this finale thinking that this was going to be the story of why Rob lost. And the fact that Rob ends up winning is a pretty great outcome. Like, I think Rob's, the best winner of Survivor in a while. I mean, like, I think there's a debate between him and Sarah Lucina. I think, obviously, Rob had more dominance than Sarah Lucina, but I think... Actually, no, I think it's actually, no, I think about it. I think Rob's above Sarah Lucina. So what's the last... Because again, none of the Australian Survivor winners are anywhere close.
That should be enough ore for Methiadusa.
Oh no, I never did the viewpoint, did I? I'm a fucking idiot. Why did I ever do that? Let's actually go here. Let's do that viewpoint.
Time to head.
guess we might as well do this then. Because we're coming here first, and we're gonna have to come back here anyway, so I think we might as well finish this first. Offer the mission near the viewpoint anyway, so the other mission.
I found the ore.
Amazing. I'll ready the molds.
Will that be enough for the village?
It should be a good start. Oh, that reminds me. I have a problem.
You and the rest of Lalaia.
I'm just one smith, and I can divide my time between making weapons and armor, but it will slow down the process. It would be faster if I just worked on one. Which should I focus on? Weapons or armor?
Alright.
We can't kill bandits without weapons. Just have to hope their archers have poor aim.
Yes, you're right. Your confidence gives me hope. Thank you for your help.
Can we climb? Shit. Oh, yeah. Shit. Okay, that's kind of scary. Oh, fuck off, please. Thank you. So dumb that there's no fucking color image.
This is the whole hunting party?
We're all Lalaia has to spare since the sons of Xerxes killed our husbands and sons. You must be the Mystios Perictioni hired.
I am.
We may not be the big brutes you're used to, but we're versed in killing well enough.
Well, we know how to fish.
That's a start.
We're ready. Do you have everything you need?
Yes. Get your bows and we'll go. Tell me about Lalaia.
We've been blessed by
Yeah, I think at this point, if it's a cliff in
herself.
Jackson, they
For
chose.
she's the
I said
source
that
of all
cliff could be the only
All
one that could be
settlements
Jackson.
need to be near.
I think actually now that I'm looking at the list of jury members,
Fish in the
I
pools
think
and
Jackson
river?
wins that. I don't think it's
provides
really
us with
close.
what we need.
Not enough in there to provide for all of Lalaia. That's why we need you.
Like
With
Cliff
the
versus
sons of
Jackson,
Xerxes
I
so
mean,
close,
I think
is there
Jack
less
goes
game
for
around?
Jackson.
We've been
I think
relying more
Cat
on
goes for
fish and
Cliff.
fruit. It's enough for
A lot of people are saying, oh, Cat's a guaranteed vote for Jackson. I don't see it that way at all. I think Cat is a guaranteed vote for Holly. I don't see her as a
Perhaps their
guaranteed vote
numbers
for
aren't as high
Jackson.
as
I
we
feel like
think.
she's so conscious of her image that she doesn't want to be seen voting for Jackson to win the game. Wait. Sis, I think votes for Jackson. Actually, I think Sis votes for Jackson because of her relationship with Jack and Tommy and Christy.
Here we are. A great bear.
I'm already regretting.
To shoot, you need to raise your elbow to be level with your ear, keeping your arm straight and relaxed. Your arrow needs to be just below your eye. Then exhale and release. So you don't damage the rest of your body.
Okay. Oh, fuck off. Fucking horse face. Oh, we're not in the right area?
Thank you, Mistios. I've learned much from the bow. Aphrodite may provide, but Artemis acts.
So it's 2-1
Lalaia
there.
is such a beautiful
We got
place.
Nick. I think Nick is a
I'm glad I
very
can
clear
do my
Jackson
part to
vote in
take
that
care of
situation.
it.
3-1.
Thank you.
That should be enough to get you through the week.
Jess
There's still much to be done for Lalaia.
I
I've
think
done
she
all I
could be a
can for
cliff
this
vote.
woman. Time to get back to Bergdione.
I think probably a cliff vote actually. So yeah, I think it's 3-2. Chrissy, I think Christy is a locked Jackson vote at that point. The same thing with Tommy. I think they're both locked Jackson votes at that point. So 5-2, obviously Jackson already wins. And then Holly, 6-2. And then Nicole obviously votes for Cliff. But I do think it's a 6-2 vote. And I think at worst it's 5-4. And it could even be a 7-2, really. I think, I do think Jackson wins this game if he gets to the end at this point against anyone. I think against Nicole, I think it's, against Nicole, I mean, we could go through jury votes as well. Jack versus Nicole, or Jackson versus Nicole. Jack goes for Jackson. Sorry, I'm getting my mixed up. Kat goes for, I don't know. That one's tough. It could go either way. Same thing with Jess on this situation. I think it could go either way. I don't think either of them are people that they want to vote for. Sis, I think, votes for Jackson, as I said before. I think Nick votes for Nicole. Actually, I don't know. That could be close. I think that's close.
Eagle Bearer. Good. You can talk some sense into my sister.
I've just spoken with the hunting party.
Yeah,
They
again, Holly
recovered
obviously
new
votes for
enemy
Nicole.
arrows
Or
near the
Holly
boundaries
obviously
of
votes
the
for
village.
Jackson.
Scouts.
Cliff obviously votes for
Likely sent
Nicole.
ahead to find weaknesses in the Laia's defenses. Of which
But yeah, I
there
think
are
Tommy
many.
and Christy
That's
still
what
go
I've been telling
for
Perry.
Jackson in that situation.
We need to kill those scouts.
And Jackson
Even
versus
if we
Holly,
do
I think
defeat the lion's share of the sons in battle, the
Jackson
scouts will
gets
cut
Jack.
our throats as we sleep.
If everyone dies in battle, there will be no village
Kat
left
gets
to
Holly.
defend.
Or Holly
spoke
gets
of
Kat.
enemy weapons cases. If we
So
destroy
1-1.
those,
Sis
we'll
is
cut
tough.
the legs off our foes.
I could see Sis going either way.
We need to deal with this now.
I do think
Which do we
Sis
focus on? The
leans
scouts or the casses?
Holly. But I do think her alliance members could convince
I'll
her
take
to
care
go
of
for
the scouts.
Jackson.
The last thing we need is an ambush.
If you've chosen wrong, we'll be
Nick
exposed
is
with nothing to
Jackson.
show for it. But if you must go, go now.
Jessica
Are
is
you
a
ready?
Holly
I'll
vote
see you when it's done.
What is
in
it
that
that
situation, I
Spartans say
think.
about
Actually, I don't know. It
shields?
could be a Jack. I don't
With
know.
them
I'll
or on
stop,
them?
too.
May the gods guide your path and the arc of your sword.
Yeah, all these are actually really tough. I think Cooking Nicole, though, are definitely
Destroying the
votes.
castles is strategic. Wandering through the woods looking for scouts is a waste of time.
Yeah, this is another pretty boring quest line. Fuck. Fuck off. Oh fuck, do I need to fuck here? First thing. Oh, wait, it's already dead. Fuck. What the fuck? Get on the fucking horse.
I hunted them to the last.
I'll sleep easier knowing that.
I still worry about them overcoming our numbers in battle. But thank you. This will change our fate.
Oh, we didn't get a jury house. Hey, I completely forgot about that.
How prepared are we?
We're under attack. Thea and her warriors are holding them off, but we need reinforcements.
As prepared as we're going to be. Go. I'll stay with those who can't fight.
This way! They've got us pinned against the rocks.
I just can't wait for us to finish this series, the Locktail Degrees. It is fun to move on from that. It's so fucking boring, man. I just want to check something. I'm pretty sure level scaling is off, right? I'm pretty sure 4 is like the lowest they can do. Or not level scaling, but like it's just techniques. Well, yeah, you can't turn it off, but okay, I can't change it now. Oh no! Fuck! Are you fucking serious?
I can't believe we did it. But cost.
Thea, this is war.
We killed them. How? All I remember was swinging until my arms hurt, then swinging more. If you hadn't killed those scouts, I might have died thinking of them.
I'm glad it's over.
I may not be a champion of the gods, but it'll take more than a few wounds to fell me. Let's return to Lalaia.
Over there.
Perry!
Thea, I'm here. It's okay.
It's over. We beat them back. All that's left to do is burn the bodies.
You protected my sister and my village. And for that, I'm eternally grateful.
We protected each other.
I don't know how we can ever repay you.
I can think of a few ways I can repay you.
Really? You're having this discussion here? In front of your sister and the whole town?
Later, then.
Gratitude, Mistios. Here is the drachmi as promised. You will always be welcome in Lalaia.
My grandfather died not too far from here. I'm glad he defended this place from the Persians.
Cassandra, if you could come see me before you leave, I'll be by the waterfall.
And now the work of rebuilding begins.
It's good to see all this beauty at peace once again.
And for years to come, thanks to you.
I can't promise you peace.
But you did give us the tools to preserve it.
So, what kind of reward did you have in mind?
My first thoughts were of getting you out of those clothes.
If that's the first thought, I can't wait to see how the second and third thoughts go.
Oh, there won't be much thinking. But there will be seconds and thirds.
What will you do now?
With everything taken care of, I'm free to do what I want. A list that includes spending more time with you.
Even when your men do return, I get the feeling they'll need you to help defend Lalaia.
They'll have to listen to me now that you've shown me that kick. Still, I'll miss you.
Alright. That was that quest line. That was boring as shit. Yeah, so let's go ahead and rank that one. Where would that rank? I don't know. I mean, like, it's pretty low. I mean, it's like, is it better, or like, it's better than Divine Intervention? Is it better or worse than the Poet's Legacy? I felt like I cared more about what was going on during a Poet's Legacy. It's still not great. Trying to think. Nah, I think this is better than the Poet's Legacy. Not by much, I guess it is. So yeah, we'll put that there. So, yeah, we have 7 of them done, so we still have 5 more to go. Right? Yeah, because again, we've already done that one, so. Image of Faith, Show Must Go On, Really, Really Bad Day, Old Flames Burn Brighter, and A Friend Worth Dying For. So we do have this one over here. That should be, yeah, One Really, Really Bad Day. I believe there's one over here. Friend Worth Dying For. I know there's one over here. This is The Show Must Go On, right? So where are the other ones? We might save The Show Must Go On for last. I think that's probably what we'll go ahead and try to do. I don't remember where the other ones are. That's not. This one we don't have any fast travel points to or anything, so we might as well ride there now. It's gonna take a while.
Hey!
Once we get there, still 1,000 away. Starting to get tired, so obviously this will be it for today. I still think there's a chance we end up finishing all these by the end of tomorrow. If I can do like 3 during the day tomorrow, then 2 at night, like I'm doing now, we can finish this up by tomorrow, and then next time I play games on the channel, we'll play Walking Dead, and that should be fun. At least more fun than this. Let's do a save here. So yeah, that's the first episode. Thank you.